welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be a little chit chat video about things we want to accomplish in 2024, things that we're leaving in 2023. Let's get into it. First things first, mindset. I've always been the kind of person to be very hard on myself, and this goes back as long as I can remember. And there's a difference between being hard on yourself because you want to be the best that you can be and you want to achieve great things. And then there's the opposite side where you just are filled with negative self-talk and thinking that you're not good enough. And to be quite honest, I have always lent towards the side of thinking I'm not good enough, having a lot of negative self-talk, and 2023 was a year for me to switch that around and be a better me. Now, this taps into both my long drive and my personal life in terms of body image. That's always been a tough one for me. And so I feel like I have made a lot of steps forward towards being a lot kinder to myself and loving the body that I'm in, because let's face it, our bodies are pretty magical as women and that deserves to be celebrated. So that's something that I've really leaned into. And in terms of long drive, I felt a more of a sense of belonging in the sport because I'm one of the smaller girls out there. I'm not as fast as the other girls. And sometimes I had like a little bit of like an imposter syndrome because being on social media and my dad being on social media, you get a lot of like chatter and you get a lot of people thinking that the numbers that you're producing don't produce the yardages and the results that they actually do. So I've had a lot of people doubt my capabilities, which, not gonna lie, like seeped in a little bit to my competitions and my progress. But in the later half of the year, I was able to just like shut that all out and kind of understand people's perspectives behind that in terms of it has nothing to do with me. It's everything to do with them, and their opinions are irrelevant. They can have their opinions. That is fine and dandy, but they don't have to affect me and they don't hold any truth in my life. So that was a big thing for me. And I felt like I was able to just like break out of my shell a little bit. And I finished off the season strong with a top 15 finish at Worlds. And I made 2 professional paychecks this year in long drive, one at the very start of the year. Had some very close top 8s throughout the season, and then finished off with a nice, season ender at Worlds. I've really learned to take things one step at a time, one moment at a time, one day at a time. Take it for what it is. Appreciate the lessons, be grateful for the experience, and take that moving into my future goals, competitions, all that kind of stuff. Training sessions. So that's been awesome. Mindset has been the biggest transformation of my 2023, and I'm really, really proud of that. It's not till now that I'm, realizing how many steps forward I made in my mindset and how much more comfortable I am with, my long drive capabilities and my, personal body image and things like that. So that was a really, really cool step in the right direction for 2023. A big thing for 2023, I've had my Oura ring for an entire year now. My boyfriend, Munashe, he got that for me for Christmas last year, and it's been such an amazing tool to have for me. I've always wanted like some sort of tracking system to keep me accountable and understand my body. We went with the Oura ring because I wear jewelry on a day-to-day basis. Like I have little tiny dainty rings that I never take off. I've had these for like 4 or 5 years now and I've never taken them off. So to have another ring on my finger is not obvious at all. And I love that it looks really pretty and aesthetic, and it just feels like it's a part of my everyday jewelry. It doesn't consume my headspace, and I have the ability to check the app when I want to check the app. So it's been really, really cool. I like the simplicity of the data. It's very simplistic, but it's also very complex at the same time. So you can kind of get both levels of it. which I really love. I love that it syncs with my Natural Cycles app to track my cycles. It takes your temperature every night for the women, and I love that. It's been so easy to finally feel in tune with my female body, because that's something that like is never talked about. It's so crazy that it's taken me like 27, 28 years of my life to figure out how my body actually works and how it's meant to work and all of the ins and outs. So Oura Ring has been a huge part of that mindset journey and self-confidence journey. So I'm really grateful to have that. Let's talk about health and fitness. Up until graduating university, I never had any problems with my relationship with food. It was never something that I thought about. It's never something that I worried about, because I was a full-time elite soccer player for the first like 23 years of my life. Like, I played soccer every single day for my whole life up until the end of university. And so food was just a regular part of the routine. And it was never something that I had to think about, because you have to fuel yourself. As an athlete, that's like no questions asked. It wasn't until when I stopped my soccer career that I became very aware and conscious of my food decisions, and I gained a little bit of weight. Wasn't happy with myself, and so we went on Weight Watchers, my mom and I, and yes, it had us lose weight, but it became so consuming, tracking points and thinking about it all the time and making sure that you're, you know, not going over your point count, because gosh forbid that you go over by 2 or 3 points, like, oh no, your progress is like totally out the window. I stopped Weight Watchers, got in touch with an intuitive eating coach, and that was quite the crazy transition. But I'm at a point now where I don't have any guilt around food. I eat freely, and that has been such a freeing experience. So refreshing to be back to where I was, prior to graduating university. And now I'm just looking for things to like better myself. So something that we're gonna start in 2024 is the Carnivore Diet. So do it for a month in January, see how it goes. Moo, my boyfriend, he's gonna take it a little bit more like strictly, I think, than I am. I don't want anything to be too consuming brain space wise. So I'm taking it one day at a time, and I'm still gonna have my matcha with some A2 milk, because you can have certain dairy products and things like that. But it'll be interesting to see how the Carnivore Diet helps with performance and fitness and inflammation in the body. That's something that's so huge nowadays, is so many of the foods that we consume, potential for inflammation in the body. And so it'll be nice to just do kind of like a little elimination style. I wouldn't call it a diet, because anything that I do now, I want it to be a lifestyle, and I want to take it one day at a time. So it'll just be interesting to see how it can potentially benefit our training and the inflammation in our bodies and just our overall like well-being. And so I think that'll be fun. At first I was like really apprehensive about the idea of this, because I knew that Moo wanted to do it, and I was going to support him no matter what, and what he wanted to do, but I wasn't fully sold on the idea just because of my past with things being too consuming around food, brain space wise. So after some more research and knowing that you can have, I can still have my matcha with my A2 milk and raw honey. That's like a daily routine that I have all the time. And that's something that I don't want to give up, because matcha is good for you, the A2 milk is good for you, and the raw honey is perfectly fine. And then I'll just like make adjustments around the rest of my meals. So slowly but surely I came around to the idea, and now I'm actually excited to try it and at least give it a shot. So that'll be a really fun experience to do at the start of the year. If any of you who are watching have tried the Carnivore Diet, let me know down below what you think of it and how your experience was, because it'll just be nice to like share an experience in that way. Fitness wise, we are continuing to go crazy in the gym and with the Catalyst suit, Catalyst suit has been such a fun addition to 2023. It's such a different, unique style of training. You know, being able to train with EMS technology in the comfort of your own home is such a game changer. And if you don't feel like going out to the gym, then you can hop in the suit in the comfort of your own home, do a 20-minute workout. A 20-minute workout is worth like 2 hours in the gym. So that's really, really fun. And with the Catalyst suit, you actually don't need to go to the gym at all. It's designed for you to not have to do that, especially for people who don't want to load their joints with heavy weights. We go to the gym still because that's just something that's been a part of our lives for a long time, and it directly translates to things that we do in long drive, and we just enjoy it. So we mix in both the Catalyst suit and the gym, but please know that when you have the Catalyst suit, you do not have to do both. The Catalyst suit is specifically designed for you to just use that because they have power setting, strength setting, cardio setting, and recovery. So you have everything you need right at your fingertips. And it's the coolest freaking technology ever. We had the pleasure of going to Vegas with the Catalyst team to shoot some content. It was such an amazing trip. They have the best team ever. The founder and CEO Bjorn is awesome. The head trainer Max, he is such a funny guy. Moo and him get along super well. And the rest of their team is just awesome. I can't recommend Catalyst enough if that's something that you've been interested in doing. Investing in yourself in 2024 is going to be such a huge thing. I think a lot of people are coming to the realization that life is short. You need to invest in yourself and take care of yourself so that you can outwardly give to all the people who are really important in your life. Wellness and fitness is a huge part of that. Something that I want to try and do is not journal. I don't know if journal's the right thing, but more so be a little bit more organized in terms of my time, because when you work on social media and you work for a family business and for yourself, it can be tricky with staying accountable with the schedule. I really want to start utilizing like a pen and paper style agenda in a way to write down all my ideas and be accountable in terms of like content creation, things like that. So I would love to know from you guys what you want to see from me in 2024 in terms of content here on YouTube. And also content on Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram yet, it's golfw.smc. So it's a play on words of golf with me. SMC are my initials if you didn't know. And obviously for long drive, I finished ranked number 9 in the world with World Long Drive, which was an insane accomplishment for me because I did not think that I'd be good enough to be in the top 10 in the world for women's long drive. That is a huge, huge accomplishment, and it doesn't even feel real that I say it out loud. I'm like, me? Number 9 in the world? Like, that just is so crazy to me. So I'm really, really proud of myself for sticking with it and always giving my best and never giving up on myself. And that got me to number 9 in the world. Like, what the heck? I'd love for 2024 to move up in the ranks a little bit and give a couple more runs for my money kind of thing. So I'm excited for the new season of Long Drive. Hopefully the schedule comes out very shortly. We've been training a lot this off season so far for speed training. It's been a lot of fun and I've made some really good progress. So I'm excited to see what 2024 has in store for Long Drive, and hopefully I am manifesting that I am going to move up in the ranks a little bit more and enjoy the process, enjoy the competitions, take everything as a learning experience, and just keep trucking along. That's everything for my 2023 reflection and my goals for 2024. So please, again, in the comments down below, let me know kind of your mainstays from 2023, what you want to do in 2024. So with that, I hope you all had the best 2023 ever. I hope to see you here in 2024. And I wish you guys all the very best for this coming year. And I appreciate all of your support, you being a part of this channel. I hope to grow this channel a lot more and build this awesome community of golfers. Thank you again for being here. I really, really appreciate it. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in 2024. Bye.